Do rental properties exist anywhere? The answer is yes and no. In the context of a property being in turnkey condition, yeah, they can be anywhere. It can be the house next to you. It's a fully rehabbed house, possibly with tenants in it. All you have to do is stick the key in the door. You're ready to go. But in the context that you hear people talk about turnkey rental properties, they're usually buying from turnkey rental property providers. So these companies are providing these properties for you to invest in. The answer to that is no, they're not everywhere. The requirements for a turnkey provider to be in a market, first of all, there's got to be cash flow in that market, because the entire model of turnkey rental properties is based on the idea of being able to achieve positive cash flow every month. So your expenses are less than the income. Most markets don't support that. Like, basically nowhere on the West Coast supports that much at all. Maybe you can find some one-off properties here and there that might cash flow. You can finagle your numbers to make it happen, but for the most part, the entire West Coast is not going to be positive cash flow markets. So turnkey providers are not going to be there. They're not going to be in New York City because there's no cash flow. They're not going to be in, the beach cities of Florida because of a lack of cash flow. So there has to be a market where the price to rent ratios allow for positive cash flow. In addition, there's got to be enough inventory, because for a turnkey provider business to be a business, they can't just do like 2 or 3 properties, because that's a lot of time and investment into only doing 2 or 3 properties. Turnkey providers usually have revolving inventory, some more, some less, but they've got to have enough properties to be able to sustain that for a while, because otherwise it's not really worth the setup cost, right? So realize that when we're talking about buying turnkey rental properties from a turnkey rental property provider, those don't exist anywhere. I hear people say, oh, do you know any turnkey providers in Los Angeles? There's no cash flow anywhere to be found in Los Angeles. And so no, it's so when we talk about turnkey rental property providers, oftentimes these properties range from, in today's numbers, 70,000 to 150,000, give or take a little on both sides. In cash flowing markets, it's usually in the Midwest, a little bit in the Northeast, sometimes Southeast, like Birmingham, all those places. Memphis is a popular one. So just because you want to invest in a particular market, or just because you live in a particular market, just realize that there's a really good chance that there's not a turnkey provider there, because the market fundamentals aren't conducive to that model. So just kind of be prepared for that.